leave that up there. Oh, wow, okay. That just fell down. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daphne and this is Daphne's Bookshelves. So today I am going to be doing the Bookshelf Scavenger Hunt tag. But I have a side note first. I read the entire book of I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson last night, and it was absolutely mind-blowing. Her use of language was beautiful, and by the end I was just like, ah! So that happened. So on with the challenge. Yeah, so this is one of my bookshelves right here, and then the camera's setting on the other one right here. You can see part of it. Also, side note, if you hear any purring, my cat is in the room. And I realized later that her tail was in the video that I posted yesterday. So if you saw a little gray tail wagging around, that was my cat. First question. Find an author's name or title with the letter Z in it. Here, The Marvelous Land of Oz. This is one of the later books, I think it might be the second or third, in the Wizard of Oz series by L. Frank Baum. And I read these a really long time ago. I don't actually remember what happens in the later one. Yeah, that's the second one. It says it on the side right there. But they were fun to read. Find a classic. So I have two that I really like, but here I'll show you one of them. This is my favorite classic of all time, probably, Fahrenheit 451, probably because it revolves around the power of books and knowledge and things like that. I got it at a summer camp that I was at once. I went downtown in the area where it was, and I went into this little old bookstore that sold all these old books, and the entire store smelled like the old book smell. And I bought this book because it had a book on the cover. So, Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. It's a classic. Third question. Find a book with a key on it. I don't think I actually have any books with a key on it. Like, I would have to actually literally go through and look at all the books with keys, all the book covers, and try to find one with a key on it. So, I'm gonna continue on, so this video doesn't end up taking like 2 hours. Okay. Fourth question. Find something on your bookshelf that's not a book. I'm not going to show all of this to you, but I have a bunch of papers down at the bottom of my bookshelf, down there. So, not books, just papers. Find the oldest book on my bookshelf. So I actually have quite a few books from my mom when she was little. So I can try to find one of those. Here we go. Here's a couple of them. Here's this one. This is Brighty of the Grand Canyon by Marguerite Henry. And it's about a donkey. And I read it a really long time ago, but I remember it being pretty good. So, published in 1953. That's probably the oldest book I have on here. I usually read a lot of newer stuff. Okay. Next question is, find a book with a girl on the cover. Okay. That has trees. That's not helpful. Hold on, I got this. Okay, so this is the first book in the Fairy Realm series. This was my favorite series when I was really little. And there are 10 of them, I think. And I have 1 through, I think, 6 on my shelf right over. There we go. So, first book. It has a girl on the cover. I don't actually remember her name. Find a book with a boy on the cover. Okay. Well. Harry Potter. There's Harry. You guys know what this one's about. Probably. If you don't, you have to go read it. Find a book. My computer is shutting down. That's not okay. Alright, find a book that has an animal on it. Okay. An animal. I definitely have books that have animals on them. This is not. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's gonna cause a lot of books to fall down. So this is the Tortal and Other Lands anthology by Tamora Pierce. And as you can see, it's got a little lion right there for Lioness because Alana and all that, who's one of the characters in her books. Find a book with a male protagonist. Book 2 in the Pendragon series by DJ MacHale. They're sci-fi, probably one of my favorite series of all time. There's 10 of them. They get pretty big. Find a book with only words on it. Okay. Well, I have some books that don't have, like, they don't have their covers on them anymore. So maybe, oh, here we go. Hold on. Nope, that has a picture. So, I don't know if I have that either. But I have a lot of books, like this one doesn't have anything on it. This is Origin by Jessica Corey. And then, find a book with illustrations in it. I definitely have some picture books down here. Like, I really like this one when I was little. This is Stella Luna by Janelle Cannon. It's this really cute book about a bat and the bat's mom. A book with gold lettering. That one has blue, silver. Here we go. So this is Starling. It's the second book in the Venom series. There's Starling. That is upside down. Starling by Fiona Paul, and it's set in Italy in, I think it's either 17 or 1800s. Find a book. Oh, find a diary. I don't have any diaries on here. I mean, I have journals, but they're not diaries. They're like where I write homework and everything's falling down. Where I find things like where I can write, like here. It's a journal. I don't even think there's anything in here. There's literally nothing in here. I don't write a lot. I read. Find a book written by somebody with a common name. John Green. Fault in Our Stars by John Green. It appeared in my last video, which you should go check out. But, love this book. John Green. I guess Green's a pretty common name. I know some people with the last name Green. Okay, find a book that has a close-up of something on it. Okay. Well, this one, Prophecy of the Sisters by Michelle Zink. Close-up of these two twins' faces. I guess that counts. This is, oh wow, I read this such a long time ago, I don't remember what happens. Find a book on your shelf that takes place in the earliest time period. Okay. Oh, okay, so I find the medieval times period really fascinating. So once when I was at a bookstore, I got this book, The Mysteries of the Middle Ages by Thomas Cahill. You can see it's like, it's got some pretty good, cool illustrations in it. Some maps, right? Map of Europe. And it's all about the Middle Ages. Next question. Find a hardcover book without a jacket. So I take off all my jackets because they annoy me. And they fall off when I read them, and then I have them somewhere in my room. So basically, most of the books over there, you can see, don't have jackets. And you can ignore the sounds that are happening because my cat is tripping over a string. Find a teal or turquoise book. Here we go. This is Insurgent by Veronica Roth, and here's the tree on the cover. No jacket because they annoy me. And I love this book. I'll probably have to do something about Allegiant eventually, even though it came out a really long time ago, but I really love that book too. So there's that. Okay. find a book with stars on it. Well, this one, no. That one has a moon on it. So I cannot find a book that has stars on it. I have many books that have moons on them, but nothing with stars on it, unless this one does. Nope. Just people. No stars. Sorry. Okay, find a non-YA book. So I read nonfiction sometimes, which I like nonfiction. It's nice sometimes. So this is Behind the Beautiful Forevers by Catherine Boo, and I really love this book. I read it for an assignment, actually, and it's a National Book Award winner, too. It's about a family in a slum in India, and it's a really powerful book, really makes you think. So if you need a nonfiction book, you should read that one. The next question is, find the longest book that I own. Alright, so we're gonna say the longest book that I own is City of Heavenly Fire, which is the 6th and final book in the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. This book is 725 pages. Next question is, find the shortest book that I own. Used to be a huge fan of Junie B. Jones. She's still pretty funny. Her books are written by Barbara Park, and this book is 68 pages long. A book with multiple points of view. The Rise of Nine by Perkis Lore has many points of view. It flips between all of the numbers, I guess, the people with numbers, the Lorians, and so many points of view. Also, pretty cool cover. I think it looks like planets. Find a shiny book. Well, this one is also a shiny book. Look at that. Very shiny. It's gold. I like it. Okay, and last one. Find a book with flowers on it. Oh, this one has flowers. Okay, it's also in the title. This is Snowflower and the Secret Fan by Lisa C. And as you can see, look, there's little flowers on the fan. And it's also a really powerful book. It made me cry a lot. So good book. So that's it for today. I will see you all later. Bye!